Purple is the color of kings and queens. And during Advent, we have been slowly waiting for King Jesus. But today, we celebrate his arrival. The prophets pointed us in hope to the way of King Jesus. They told us he would be born in Bethlehem. Mary and Joseph traveled to Bethlehem. And that's where Jesus, the Prince of Peace, was born. That night, the angels appeared to shepherds outside Bethlehem, watching their sheep. To tell them about Jesus. God was delighted to show his love to everyone, and the shepherds were filled with joy. The Magi knew that Jesus was going to be king for everyone. The star showed them the way to where Jesus was born. And when they found him, they loved him by kneeling before him and giving him costly gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. Today, we remember Jesus and his birth. At last, the one we have been waiting for has come. He changes everything because he is a different kind of king who lived in a different kind of way. Look, King Jesus was not born in a palace. He didn't even have a normal bed. Somehow, everyone seemed to know he was different. The prophets knew that Jesus would be special and different. They pointed to his way of hope. Mary and Joseph knew he was different. They walked in his way of peace. The shepherds knew he was different. His joy, his way of joy, made them glad. And the Magi also knew that he was different. They honored his way of loving by giving. Everyone saw the way of Jesus clearly. It was the way of humility. God became human. Even the animals where Jesus was born could see there was something different about him. Now, I like to imagine there was an ox there. And I imagine that the morning after Jesus was born, that the ox would have walked up to his feed box to get his breakfast. And right where he would have eaten, there was a baby lying there. And I like to think that in that moment, all of the animals knew that Jesus was different. The ox knew that Jesus would give rest for the weary. The sheep knew that he would be the good shepherd. And the donkey knew that Jesus would never ride on a great horse like most kings. Just as Mary carried Jesus into Bethlehem on a donkey at the beginning of his life, so Jesus would ride into Jerusalem on a donkey at the end of his life. He's just that kind of king. So humble. So today, we hope with the prophets. We walk in his way of peace. We rejoice for the new life that has been shown to us. And we honor him by loving by giving. We remember humble King Jesus. Let's enjoy the light.